The best marriage would be when the husband is viewing his wife as Christ viewed the church, and so he forgives. He forgives. He's not bitter against her. It's interesting that God tells husbands that. Husbands, love your wives and be not bitter against them. Why does he say that? Because the word bitter identifies with false gospels. False gospels, a husband is not to picture a false gospel. What is characteristic of a false gospel or a false Christ? No forgiveness. No forgiveness. The true gospel, the true Christ, has forgiveness to his bride. And so the husband is to forgive the wife. When the wife does something the husband doesn't like, that angers the husband, that makes the husband, it provokes him, he feels, to wrath, to anger. And you see the judgment aspect. No, be not bitter against them. You're not called to be an example of a false gospel that has no forgiveness. But was God provoked to anger by our sins? Of course. We were children of wrath, even as others. And was he going to condemn us? Yes, but for the grace of God, but for the sake of Christ, intercessory work on our behalf, and the forgiveness of God through Christ, the love of God through Christ. So husband, don't wait for your wife to say, I'm sorry and forgive me for that. And sometimes we fail on that point, but forgive. And